do some beer brined buffalo wings today. So I'm gonna toss these on the Masterbuilt. It kicked some serious ass yesterday, so I'm excited to see how these turn out. These are one of my favorites. I gauge a lot by this. It really depends just how they're handled, you know what I mean? And it's a good way to see flavor, temp, crispiness, all that other good stuff. So I like doing wings, plus they sound delicious for lunch, so that's what I'm doing. So here we got our nice fresh wings here, never frozen. And just gonna do a quick split on these. Yeah, I know you can do them all together, but it's really not my thing, you know. I like having them separate. I like the drummies. Wife likes the flats, so this is how we do it. So I'm gonna bang through these real quick, and let's make our brine. All right, so we got them all cut up. Save these. They make awesome stock, man. So now what we're gonna do is move this guy right out of our way. Make a space over here. Miss my big island. What's up? Hi, buddy. This Theory wants to say hi to everybody. Hi. That's our big boys. That's our little poppies. That's our little poppies. All right, so what we're gonna start with is 2 bottles of beer. Here, let me get you up just a little bit. See what's going on. You can use whatever you want. Just happen to have some Heine here. Get that foam. There we go. And then, excuse me, about a tablespoon of malt vinegar or so. And I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons salt. And just because of the brine, it really won't add much, it won't add any sweetness, but we're going to do 2 packs of dark brown sugar as well. It's brine, you gotta have some kind of sugar in there sometimes. So, that's that. Now, get that all that dissolved in there real nice. And the wings in the pool, man. It's gonna be a tight fit, but should be all right. There we go. Look at that, like I planned it. All right, let me wipe my hands here a little bit. All right, so now I'm just gonna cover these guys. Rip the air out of it. That's it. I'm gonna toss them in the fridge. I'm gonna let them chill for an hour, something like that, maybe an hour and a half, not too long. And then I'm gonna pull them out, toss them on a rack, and let them dry out in the fridge until it's time to cook them for lunch. So that's it. I'll be back. All right, guys, we are ready to light up Have to pardon the entire yard work today. Banging it out though. It's a beautiful day out. So let's get this thing loaded up, fired up. I will say, she definitely uses more fuel than the old country. But I'm excited to try some wings on her. She slayed it yesterday, and pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. She's a good cooker, man. She really is. She makes some good products. So those beef ribs yesterday were awesome. So let's load this thing up. Lumping her yesterday, no issues at all. When I put it in, I just make sure I give her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I know everything's laying down. That's that. I'm not sure. If I remember correctly, I don't think I emptied this thing yesterday, but who knows what I do sometimes. I forget. No, I did not. Make sure all that nasty stuff is out of there. There's our ash from yesterday.
Kaden, get your glove on and your bag and pick up his coat. I've literally stuck in 3 piles of poop.
Kaden, your mom's talking to you, buddy.
There's poop by the rocks, there's poop by the gate.
Oh man, my son's getting in trouble. Don't want to piss mom off. All right, let me go grab my tumbleweeds. All right. I know I had a couple guys asking me, wouldn't 1 be good? But yes, it probably would be. But I'm just, you know, I know 2 will definitely be good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come back out, have to relight, and all that other nonsense. So I'm just stuffing 2 in it, calling it a day. Okay, let's get our blades out. And throw the persuader on that. Just make sure they're burning. All right, we're good. Let's turn around. And I'm gonna start them at 225, just to render some fat. Do that for about 20 minutes. And that's a wrap. Oh, see, I thought you had to press this after you set the temp, but you obviously don't. I don't think so anyway. Maybe you do, I don't know. I'll find out. Oh, shit. Hate these handles, man. So, all right, there she is. So, all right. I'm gonna let that heat up. As we know, it only takes minutes. So, let's get in there, get some rub on them wings. Here we are in here. Let me kick the light on here real quick. All right. So I'm using, this is the meat mouth I made for the ribs yesterday. Has a nice kick to it. I just don't feel like making another batch. I have plenty of it left. I'm not a real big fan of using my rustic on the wings, but we're just gonna roll with it today, so. All right, give these a nice coat. Let me grab a bag. Since I'm not using any binder, nothing like that, I don't want to compromise the skin. We just dried out, you know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna Ziploc it. Shake and bake, baby. Make sure this is mixed up good. Pour a little in. And drop some wings in there. Do about half and half. See what happens. That's about half. Keep it full air in there. Make a mess. I just find this easier than sprinkling both sides and, you know, all that other stuff. So gets a nice even coat all the way around all the wings. It just works good. We're gonna be dressing these with our buffalo sauce at the end of the cook, towards the end of the cook, I should say. We just want a little flavor on there. Move these out of the way. All right. Still have a little coating down in the bottom of the bag, so I'll start from here and I'll sprinkle the top of these ones, you know what I'm saying? Oh, piece of paper towel got left behind. And I just noticed something here. Got a chunk of a little bone shard. It must have hit with my blade when I was cutting. That'd be no bueno. All right, so I'll keep some just for the touch up at the end, just in case. Like this one here is a little light. Shaky, shaky. Like so. Oh man. Shedding skin on that one. All right, so now just gonna use my hand and let's just keep the rest of these guys honest, man. Burn the rest of this up, why not? You're good, dear. It's not a Hollywood movie. It's just chicken wings, mama.
Gotta keep my sexy mystery.
Oh, you'll always be mysterious to me, my dear.
Instead of looking like the gardener.
Hey, some people pay to have their wife look like the gardener, you know what I mean?
That's like a dirty porn or something.
Right. Let's give these a flip. We'll dust it with the rest. It's for good faith, you know what I'm saying? Manhandle these things a little bit. All right, so let's put them on. This thing heated up is 5 minutes, 225. So, it's pretty impressive. Fisher Price says we are smoking. So that's good. That's good. I'm not using any wood except for the oak lump charcoal. That's all I'm using today. I just want some nice charcoal. Honestly, that new B&B lump, that large, that XL stuff that I just picked up the other day, I noticed yesterday, that stuff has a great flavor. Smells awesome. So I'm totally all right with it to just have that as my flavor. Plus, we'll be kicking out some serious smoke too once we ramp this thing up too. But I'm gonna let these go for a little bit, just heat them up, render that fat in between the skin and the flesh, so that way we have some nice crispy wings. And we'll finish them off in a blaze of glory, you know what I'm saying? We'll toss them in our buffalo sauce and give them some nice love. Oh man, look at that. All right. That's it. Even at that time, see, this is what has me questioning some things. Is that entire time that lid was open, the fan never kicked on, and the ambient probe is still saying 223. So you're telling me I didn't lose anything but 4 degrees by having the lid open? It has me suspect, man. That's one thing that has me suspect. But I don't know. We'll see. And the fan doesn't even seem like it's ramping up. It's not doing anything, but it wouldn't because the ambient probe's telling all is well in the hood, you know? So, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to let them go 20, 25 minutes just to get some rendering done. Then we'll ramp it up. So, I bumped her up to 350. They've been on there, I don't know, about 10 minutes since I bumped it. We're going to give them a flip. Check them out. Grab my tongs. Looking good, good, good. So I'm just gonna give them a flip, just so both sides render evenly, you know what I'm saying? Like so, can you guys see in there? Oh yeah. Fans on, fans not on, and I am, I've had the lid open now, so, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem to be affecting anything. Whatever it's doing it well, so I'm just gonna let it be, man. It's definitely gaining my trust, though. These things are looking mighty fine. Definitely got a warm spot right here from what it's looking like. Those could have had more rub on them too, but I'm thinking it's a warm spot. These guys over here are pretty even. I could have laid them out more centered in here, I guess, but whatever. It is what it is. Like that. All right, I'm gonna let them go about 10 minutes or so, just like that. Then we're going to toss them in some sauce, crank the heat up a little bit, get a nice crisp on them things. I'm back. So she's been about another 15 minutes or so. We are going to bump this guy up just a little bit. I'm gonna take her to 375. And we're going to toss them. Toss them in some sauce. We got our buffalo here. Man, look at those things. Looking mighty fine. We'll Uncle Buck them. Probably overdoing the bowl, but it is what it is. This would be interesting. I should have grabbed a bigger bowl. This is what we got right here. See how we can do this without any down soldiers. Oh man, there's one. You know what? Here, I know what I'll do. Since I overfilled the bowl, we're gonna toss them like this. We're going old school on these guys. Here, let me bring them over here. It's like so. Just get a nice coat on them. Push them up from the bottom. Just like that. I don't want them too saturated. I just want a little something to set on them wings, you know what I'm saying? Pro tip, bigger bowl next time. Then I would have had to look for one. I just cleaned this one from the brine, so All right. Look at those guys. Man, it's a good looking wing. Wait till the doggy finds that one. He's gonna love it. He's gonna love it. All right. All right. Try to do this. Some haste anyway. This won't take long. It'll be 5-10 minutes just to let that sauce set up on there. Regain a little bit of our crispiness. We will lose some crispiness, but the flavor is going to be awesome, man. So I'm all right with it. Trade-off, my opinion. Oh, look at that. Almost lost one. Almost had 2 soldiers down. It's all right, my dog's going to be super happy when he comes out here and finds it. See, one of the downfalls of always having to be the one that's cooking, everybody else gets to be out there playing games. Well, I'm over here making lunch. All right, let me move this. All right, I'm gonna let them go. Like I said, 5-10 minutes. I'll give them one flip, probably a flip at 5. Let them finish for 5, kill it. All right, it's lunchtime, man. Check it out. This is what we got. Get my stuff over here. Take these things up. Oh man, come on, look at that. Man, they taste anywhere as good as they look right now. This thing's the real deal, man. So, all right. Uncle Buck these guys right on this tray. Oh, you can smell that vinegar from the buffalo sauce. That's some good stuff right there. That's the good stuff. All right. So, button. Shut her down. And that's it. Put the blades in. Wrong one. Thin at the bottom. Always do that. All right, that's a wrap. All right, let's go see what they taste like. Holy shit, are those good. All right, so that before was me recording the taste test, but instead of recording it, I actually had the camera off, and then when I finished, I turned it on. So that's what that was. But they turned out awesome. I already ate them, but here they are right here, and they are good.
She takes a half-eaten one.
It's my half-eaten one. This is the one I did for the taste test.
Grab one of the other one.
I like drums and we're all flat. Anyway, they turned out great. The thing's impressive, man. It really is.
Don't get it right now.
They're hot. They are. Burn you hot, but a good burn. So, all right, that's all I got.